Ah. I've solved this one before, though. Um, I really screw myself if I do this. And the game has no mercy. I have to reset. Okay. Similar problems can have entirely different solutions. I don't. I mean, I think this might be going backwards, to be completely honest, but let's just make sure there isn't anything interesting here. Understanding a problem requires filling in the pieces. More experiences, previous challenges aren't so difficult. If you're missing information, it's easy to be misled. I know I'm not providing a lot of commentary to this game, but at this point I'm just trying not to go completely insane. Well, that didn't do anything. Wants me to go up. Alright, well. Oh, for God's sake. What looks out of reach may only be a few steps away. Oh, right. I'm supposed to... Should be a way to, like, take out the center. Hmm. There we go. Connecting the pieces can solve a puzzle. Well, something tells me I lose all my pieces when I walk through here. This game. I'm actually getting a small headache. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, sorry, I just lost my OBS. Problem is I don't know what path I'm supposed to go through. Seriously. Hmm. So as I'm kind of guessing, I think I need the yellow gun for some of these puzzles, but this seems to be color-coded for idiots like me. I'm also well past my normal break time, but I know if I hit escape, I'm not actually going to get to a pause screen, so solving a problem may require using abilities we didn't realize we had. A few steps backwards may keep you moving forwards. Yeah, wouldn't be that easy, would it? So it seems like those regenerate just fast. Well, no, hang on. I should be able to sneak through the side. There's got to be some way to go through that glass, but it's not obvious to me. Okay, you know what? I'm at break time. I'm actually getting a little bit of a headache playing this, so this is a lot of fun, but this is it for now. Oh, but it says I only have 7 minutes. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll tough it out. I was the ground floor. I mean, maybe I just have. Obviously, it looks like there's paths that I haven't gone through yet, so maybe I just want to try one of these. Finding the seams. Oh, the game just crashed. Okay, well, it decided for me that that was enough time, so I need to find something somewhat compelling while I lie down and uh, recover from that. Uh, Good Lord, what am I gonna do? There has to be something visually appealing that I can put up while I recover from that for 3 minutes. Anyone? At least I can pick whatever the last game's gonna be. Again, I was hoping to try and continue on a new game theme, but I don't think I have anything installed. You know what? I know this wasn't really that popular, but I think I need to. I think I should wrap this. I don't know about wrap this one up, but I definitely want to do. I want to do this one again. So just let me. Oops. Sorry, I just got to set up OBS to actually capture this one. All right. My break may be a little bit longer than 3 minutes. But I'm gonna get up, stretch, maybe lie down for a little bit, and I will be back shortly. And I encourage you to do the same. But I'm gonna need to recover after Antichamber for a bit. By the way, this game is absolutely brutal if you haven't seen it before, so you might want to just grab a teddy bear or something like that. See you guys in a minute. Alright, I hope you're ready for something violent and depressing, because I really like this game, but not for everyone, that's for sure. So, I've made it to the third chapter, but what I really wanted to do was a beginning to end playthrough of this thing. And I am going to do it on the original mode, which is, in my opinion, punishingly difficult. And as they say, enjoy the challenge. It's harsh, unforgiving, and evil. You will fail a lot, but it is our original vision of the game and its intended design. And I do think that this game has an absolutely wonderful score. Is there a way to delete one? Nope. Okay. So this will be my proper playthrough. This is 0 is what I originally played on. And I just, like, this was just where I stopped. I didn't actually get that far in this one here. Alright. Hang in there, team. We'll get out of this, I promise. To steal our research, I can understand. Or I can understand that, but how can they hate us this much? To abandon us to our to our death on this frozen planet. This is not hate. Xenolifer did this for the sake of their mission. If they hated us, they would have executed us. Oh, I see. This is your concept of mercy, Burden? This looks far worse than a shot in the back of the head to me. We're alive, aren't we? I can get you out of this. Liam knows, or I can get you out of here. Liam knows that. Xenolifer aren't assassins. They're freedom fighters. In the end, their objective is to free all intelligent alien races from slavery. Yeah, how noble. I don't give a fuck. I hope the Constellar Federation crushes them once and for all. I respect their cause, but I definitely disagree with their methods. Nothing good can be achieved through terrorism. Terrorism is just a word used by big nations to define small opposing forces. The way the Constellar Federation obliterates its enemies and enslaves the defeated aliens is far more terrifying to me. But I disagree with the violent methods of Xenolifer too, Doctor. That's why I joined the Everdust Company, for the universe knowledge. ECUK's neutrality and the respect for justice, science, and truth over all over all the things is something I can respect. Sorry, I know my narration's not that great, but without any political or religious agendas to justify their actions, just common sense. Yeah, it's great how the Everdusk keeps getting us into trouble. I love them. Jack. Sorry, I'm just really angry. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking Xenolifer. Fuck them. Self-justified sacrifices, and now I can let the music do the talking. You chose the wrong nation to mess with. We got company. The hacking system is ready. Liam, the hostages are secured. Please, don't hurt my crew. We don't have any access codes. Good work, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention for a minute? This siege is an act of Xenolifer. You are being held as our guest while we retrieve your outstanding research data on the Medusa virus. Seriously, good job analyzing that little bitch. The Revolution will greatly benefit from your contribution to the scientific community. Now, let my friends do their work, and I promise nothing will happen to you. Jack, don't let those damn guards near us. I got him, boss. Shaman, keep the network stable while I hack into their database. I'm looking forward to seeing the power of your improved hack boost tool firsthand. They won't see me coming. And you, Abraham, you're in charge while I'm plugged into this thing. Mind the hostages. Don't let them get so comfortable that they think they can save themselves. Ignore them for too long and you'll have a revolt on your hands. Oh, ignore them for too long though and you'll have a revolt on your hands. Don't scare them to the point of trying a suicide escape either. While I'm plugged in, I'm counting on you to lead the team in their tasks. And Jack with his negotiations while keeping an eye on Shaman's work and network status. Basically, keep the situation under control and my hacking reaches 100% and the mission will be complete. My pleasure. And Abraham, don't hesitate to ask us anything. That won't take much time. Xenolifer, let's do this. So, Oh, this might be a pain, actually. Okay, no, I got it. This is the first time I'm playing this game on 2 monitors. So basically, this game just comes down to sort of resource management. What I haven't done is gotten through this one through where all the hostages are alive. But the idea here is I want to balance the hack boot. I don't want the guards to get to the door. I don't want the hostages to get spooked. And I actually want to get the hack all the way through these bars. Usually what I wind up doing is shooting hostages. Let's try not to do that. So I will start by... I think I'm just going to try and charge as much as I can. And just sort of keep an eye on the... Okay, I'll do one more charge and I'll shout at this guy. Okay, that's bad because I basically need to divide my attention between 2 things. I think I need to shoot at the guards first. Oh, okay. I can't do 2 turns of that. It's sealed and it's impossible to break into again. Damn it, we are pathetic. Welcome to Gods Will Be Watching. This is the Dark Souls of adventure games. Okay. Now that I know I can't let the warning go more than 1 turn, I will employ a slightly different strategy, and I am definitely not reading that narration again. There we go. So basically what I want to try and do is get as much as I can out of the hack boost. And this time I'm going to remember to negotiate to keep those guards from getting close. Don't take another step or people start dying in here. Okay, take it easy, we're holding our position. So I think what I need to do here is actually do an attack just to push them back. And then I'll see if I can get another charge. So I'm a little worried about the fact that I've got 2 people who are freaking out, but... Okay. I should have studied economics. Everyone should have. Alright. I figure at an 80% success rate, I should go for it. Initiating hack boost sequence. Are you ready, Liam? Go for it. Stabilizing network paths, opening synaptic drivers. Checked, ready. Hack boost ready for the launch. Begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1, execute. That was awesome. And I get to do this all over again. Alright, so this guy is getting ready to run. Okay, and he's about to freak out, so my next two moves are going to be moving him to the break room and then shooting at the guards. I'm not afraid of dying, I'm just afraid of you ruining the world. Jesus, this is tough. Okay, he's getting ready to run again. Yeah, they're all getting really spooked. Okay, so negotiate. Let's see what's going on with him. Yeah, he's looking pretty relaxed, so. Man! Okay, so he's okay. He's actually going to get ready to run in a minute. Now we definitely need to reinforce security. And I definitely need to calm her down. Actually, he's getting... Okay, she's got to go to the break room. He's getting ready to run. I might actually wind up losing one of these. Actually, both of them are getting ready to run, so okay, she's got to go to the break room. Oh, this is tough. Maybe I should just try trading one of them. Here's a way to keep in line. So the problem I've got now is that they're really close to the wall and I need to make sure that he's calm, but at this point, I gotta attack. Okay. So much for getting it through with all the hostages alive. The reason I killed that guy was the biggest problem I'm having right now is people who feel like they can successfully run, and if they see a hostage get out of the room right away, then they're going to be more inclined to run. So I need to heal him eventually, but I want to try and charge up this hack boost as much as I can. Oh man, he just died. Yeah, these guys are getting pretty frayed. Do another charge, and I think after I reinforce security, I will fire the boost. Initiating hack boost sequence. Are you ready, Liam? Go for it. Stabilizing network paths, opening synaptic drivers. Checked, ready. Hack boost ready for the launch. Begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1, execute. Damn it, Shaman, be careful. That shit hurts. This is bad, actually, so I have to reinforce security, but... Okay, good, I have one more turn, but she's getting freaked out, so I gotta attack. Abraham, this is getting out of control. What are we doing? Is this even right? Jack, wake up. Shooter will die. I can't... Okay, I can't deal with him because the guards are at the door, so I am going to trade. Abraham, what are you doing? Handling these schizo hostages isn't easy, okay? Damn it, with just one hostage left, these guards won't hesitate. We are running out of cards, so expect them to be far more aggressive. Crap. So yeah, the biggest problem that I ran... Oh, thanks, Crunkalunga, I didn't even notice. Have a good one. The biggest problem I ran into here was I let him die. I didn't realize... I thought you had 2 phases before a hostage died, so I probably won't get through this. But we'll deal with Jack. Get him to negotiate. Jesus. Okay, 70% has to work this time. Okay, good. I think I'll negotiate again. Gotta calm him down. I'll go for... actually, I'll just do a straight up reinforce. I did not know that I lost the ability to attack with him. I've definitely lost this. Okay, well, at least if I shoot his leg, he's not gonna run for a few turns. Oh, this guy just died. This is it. You're all going down. Jesus. Okay. So I think I get at least one turn where they're not moving forward. Oh, nope, not even one. Well, I blew that one. So they're all scared now. So I'll send one to the break. Oh, God. Cool. Okay, so I gotta heal him. I'll attack them back, and then I gotta get the guy out of the break. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the security is dangerously low. I think I need to reinforce, send him to the break room, and then shoot them back. Actually, I don't get that option. I have to attack. Maybe I can try negotiation? I'll get another charge, at least. Well, actually, I'm okay with the... so he needs to calm down, but he's feeling secure, so I'll calm him. Kick him. I'm just spending too much time calming this guy down. Well, might as well free him because we're all dead. At least I thought the scenario is over. Yeah, there we go. So my usual plan is not to do the hack boost unless it's over 50%. But maybe I should be a little... Well, I mean, the time that I won this, I used that strategy. So I'll start with a negotiation. Get as much of a charge as I can get. She's definitely way too relaxed, but... I don't like the idea of losing data to security, but I kind of need to shoot them back. Okay, he's going... Oh, I wanted to send him to the break room, actually. So I don't like the idea of a 59% hacks boost, but let's go for it. Cool. That sucks. She's probably gonna run for it. Okay, so we gotta get the guy out of the break room. I think we'll send him there. So I need to make sure I heal him in time this time around. But I'll do a negotiate. I'll probably have to recharge security after that, and then I'll do another charge. Actually, no, I gotta heal him right away. I got really lucky with security. So these guys are in a fairly decent state, so I can sort of afford to fire some bullets. Oops. I'll do another charge and then I'll bring the guy out of the break room. And then I think I need to do another negotiate, although this guy's getting comfortable. So he's getting ready to run for it, but I can't have 2 turns without the security, so hopefully he doesn't run, but I'm not feeling lucky. Oh, okay. He goes to break. I don't mind. I mean, they can get nervous as long as they're feeling bold. So I'll do negotiate, reinforce. I gotta get this guy back, and then eventually I need to start charging the hack boost again. But I definitely need to do a better job of taking care of the hostages than I have in the previous runs. They're probably going to start moving again. These guys are starting to freak out a little bit, but I'll take the cautious route. He's gonna start going crazy, but I am gonna do 1 attack. Gotta kill him. So calm him. Negotiate. Of course. So I gotta reinforce, then I'll do negotiate. So it's a 66% hack boost, but we're so close to getting it, I think it's worth the risk. Cool. I'm gonna do an attack and then I'll bring the guy back in. He's freaking out. I think we just lost. Yep. That's a shame. That was... So I still think the way to start this is with a negotiation. So I think I should just straight up trade this guy rather than try to hold all four. Actually, I think I can get one more turn out of him, so... I think I gotta switch the two out of the break room. Jesus. These guys are relatively well behaved right now, which is mildly concerning. This is the last time I need him to freak out. So I think in this case I'll do... Oh, I can't even negotiate anymore. Alright, well, I'll do the hack boost. So I guess what that basically means is I'm going to alternate between charging and attacking, and then I'll just take these guys to the break room when they get too scared. Yeah, they're both getting... They're kind of falling at the same rate. Good lord. So I don't want to do a risky charge at this point. I think I'll do an attack, a charge, execute. Drat. I'm just going to try and calm him as much as I can. Okay, so I also have a kit, so I also have the option of shooting him if it comes to that. Ooh, I think this is it. Oh, no. So I don't have the option of shooting him to keep him immobile anymore. So it's good that he's getting relaxed. That means I can do a few more attacks. And I think for safety, I'm just going to do a straight reinforce. So I'll do a calm, an attack, and hopefully executing this boost. I mean, 70% is a pretty good probability. Hopefully executing this boost will give me the 100% and I can be done with this. Alright, initiating hack boost sequence. Are you ready, Liam? Go for it. Stabilizing network paths, opening the synaptic drives. Checked, ready, Hack boost ready for the launch. Begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1, execute. No! Damn it, Shaman, be careful, that shit hurts. Okay, so I have to do an attack here. Oh, and that's game over. Oh, and we made 100% with that too. That's so frustrating. Oh, hey, we made it. With 0 hostages. Drop your weapon. Liam, get away, lead the revolution. Don't worry about us, we've been through worse. I won't let you die here, I promise. Whatever, just go. Get more than 50% hack progress via Hack Boost Gallery Burden's Diary 1. Okay, so I got an achievement from that. And I killed... I really didn't kill any... That can't be right. Maybe it's only... Maybe they don't count runs. So, freed 0 hostages. I didn't trade. My attitude has been soft. Apparently everybody's soft, so I think that's just maybe a... I don't know if it's a bug in the game or not. Yeah. Oh, okay, most of the people didn't have a problem with Jack, so they were lucky. 4 tried to escape, yeah, and I think usually spooking them too much. So chapter 2, 20 Days of Empty Words, which is even more brutal than the opening. The Matriarch Xenolifer's mothership 3 days before Space Lab data hijacking. This is Sergeant Burden communicating from within Xenolifer's Matriarch battleship, requesting an encrypted Type 6 comm relay to Everdust Company for the universe knowledge. In its secure Channel 6. Sergeant, it's been 3 months since your last transmission. The mission protocol dictates at least a report every 2 weeks. Wasn't my choice, sir. There's been a lot of activity in Xenolifer recently. Sergeant, our intel indicates that the Medusa virus has fallen into the hands of Xenolifer. What happened? It hasn't yet. Calm down. Liam is planning an assault to assault one of the Holistic Empire's space labs. The plan is to steal their research data about the Medusa virus. This is unacceptable, Burden. Xenolifer must not gain access to the Medusa virus. They've gone too far this time. Sergeant, these are your new orders. Eliminate Liam, Frank Gall, and sabotage his plans. Sir, killing Xenolifer's leader isn't the solution. That course of action will blow a 3-year operation. Jack and I have worked hard to earn Liam's trust. Within a few months, we could achieve a peaceful end to the Xenolifer organization. Have you lost your mind, Sergeant? We could never allow a terrorist organization access to a weapon of mass destruction. Xenolifer aren't terrorists. They have ideals of revolution, but Liam isn't genocidal. I know him, sir. Keep talking like that, and we'll consider your loyalty compromised, Sergeant. Xenolifer is the enemy and must be neutralized by any means necessary. We need more time. Sergeant, listen to me. I'll take responsibility for whatever actions Xenolifer carries out with the Medusa virus. If the time comes, my hand won't hesitate to put a bullet in Liam's head. But killing Ferrant Gaw will only unleash a war which will cost Everdusk resources and lives. Trust me, I have this under control. Shower time. Sorry, did I wake you? What's up? You look confused. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Irving, and the big boy with the funny helmet is Alexander. He doesn't speak much, but he's a good fella. That is, unless you piss him off. But that ain't gonna happen, am I right? Cut the crap, what do you want? Relax. You don't want to push things here. Trust me. My boss wants to know about you. The usual drill. Age, sex, location. Oh, and also he wants to know what the fuck you were doing in our lab. So anyway, first question. Where are your headquarters? So, this is a torture scene if you haven't figured it out. It's awful. um, Jack is tougher than Burden. And so what you want to do is find a balance between taking damage but not dying. Basically, you don't want to give away too much information. You don't want to get killed. And you want to basically put yourself in an advantageous position. So what I'll just start doing is thinking so my lies can be better when I do them. Hey, are you deaf? I can't imagine where idiots like you would hide. So I'll just think again, because right now we're fairly strong. Hey, are you deaf? I won't repeat any of the dialogue or something like that. In a forest, in an abandoned prison? Come on, tell me where you're all hiding. So again, I'll still think Burden is getting weak, but I can afford to get Jack to get punched a bit. You'll have to sell your people out sooner or later. Tell me where they are and I'll stop the suffering. So this one I think I'll actually do a beg just to buy some time. Don't rush it, we have all the time in the world. Perhaps you aren't familiar with the concept of torture. Seriously, do you even have a headquarters? I'll just do beg again. Irving, you're close to killing me. Okay, we have plenty of time. Breathe. I think that's his breath, but... Where are your headquarters? Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get Jack to provoke, basically because he is stronger than Burden right now. So, you got tired from your job at the circus? Can't imagine where idiots like you would hide. So, in this case here, there's nothing really for me to do. I want to basically take another turn. This is a fairly weak form of torture. So I'm already at 93%, but basically I'll just do another think because I don't necessarily want Jack to take too much more damage than Burden. I kind of want to keep it even. So I'll just do another think because a 100% lie is better than a 93%, obviously. Alexander, stop. Look what time it is. We'll miss the Holistic Baseball League. Gentlemen, you'll have to excuse us. I hope you enjoyed your first session. It's been nice, Irving. Thank you for your time. Ha! This is gonna be fun. Good night, fellas. Again, my narration, if I was in maybe not in a post-antechamber mood, I would try and do my better as far as voice acting is concerned. But actually, I really like the character of Irving. There's some fairly good dialogue for him, and he's just a very menacing figure. So, you think we've been through worse than this? We're alive, aren't we? For now, let's just focus on staying that way. Okay, until when? I don't know, but as long as we're still breathing, we have a chance. Don't do or say anything stupid. We'll have to choose our words wisely. I don't care about giving up information about Xenolifer, but as soon as this lunatic knows everything he wants, we're dead. Yeah, sounds like a solid plan. Shut up and get some rest. The worst is yet to come. Man, I had the weirdest dream last night. Get this, everything was black and white. Everything but the orange light of my cigarette. Oh, and I wasn't blonde. Kinda lame. I was wearing a heavy metal t-shirt and had long hair. I lived in a world made of concrete and got to see people with black bags over their heads every day. The best part is that Alexander didn't exist. No offense. And I tortured every single one of those poor black bag heads. Damn, it was fun. And then one day, this strange hobo with a green-eyed gas mask showed up and said, "Your world was made in less than 72 hours. Hey, snap out of it and start hitting us, please." Man, how rude. In a forest, an abandoned prison? Come on, tell me where you're all hiding. So, my reasoning here is I'm going to start with a lie. It's basically because I'm at 100%, I'm not going to gain anything by thinking longer, and I don't think I'm going to be able to survive the entire session of them just pounding on me. So what I'll do is I'll start with a lie, and then I'll just try and think my way through. We hide on a deep cave located on the planet of Ciencios. Its hostile environment keeps us safe from most governments. Makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. What do you plan to do with the intel you stole from our database? So here I can't lie because it's only 10%. No point in provoking. I'll just do the think. Hey, are you deaf? Why does your organization need our intel? Again, this will be another think. This is going to hurt a lot. You wouldn't steal a car. You won't kill a baby. Piracy is a crime. Confess your plans. So what I'm going to try and do here is actually a beg, just because the damage is pretty high and I don't want to lose somebody this early. Don't rush it. We have all the time in the world. Oh no, perhaps you aren't familiar with the concept of torture. So that's the worst thing that can happen if you do a beg. So what would some lousy rebels, like you do with our precious data? And again, I'll just do beg here because I don't think there's anything I can really do to get out of this. I don't know how much, I don't think I can resist much longer. Okay, we have plenty of time. Breathe. Breath. Tell me, why did you risk your lives to steal this information? I think what I'm going to do here is a provoke. How many hours did you spend at the gym? Well, you'll have to excuse us now. We're meeting these two hot new trainees. Oh, that reminds me, I'll probably kill you soon. If the date goes smoothly, I'm going to need that chained wall. Why are all the torturers this psycho? I don't think that empathy is a valued virtue for this line of work. Suddenly, Liam appears. Liam! Sorry I'm so late. You didn't think Xenolifer would let you down now, did you? Thanks to the gods, get us out of here. I'm sorry, but that's not a good idea. What? No shit! We are in a prison located on one of the wandering moons of the Holistic Empire. This giant rock is too heavily guarded for a prison break. It's a miracle I got this far. I don't think we can make it together. Hell, I don't know if I can make it back alone. Well then, take a chair and grab a seat. Or grab a chair and take a seat. What's the plan? I know you have one, Liam. Heh, you're correct. I may be a suicidal hero, but I'm not a suicidal idiot. Xenolifer is preparing a rescue operation. It isn't going to be easy, but nothing withstands a clever plan. Right, what do you need us to do? I need you to endure 20 more days of torture. What? You know, clever plans usually aren't the quickest. But that's why I'm here to help you in that matter. I already located a nursery above this floor. I can sneak and steal medication for you. Medicine can restore your health so you can endure longer. Painkillers will allow you to resist more pain so that bastard's torture method won't be as effective, but you won't recover as fast as usual from your injuries. Or if you prefer, I can gather information to help you deal with your torturers. It's easier to lie if you know what your captor is interested in. You're a smart man, Abraham. You can survive this and more. Hooray. What should I bring for you tomorrow? Painkillers, healing kit, or information. So, the problem that I have right now is I don't know what torture is going to be coming up next period. And then the thing that I'm actually going to need to worry about is the torture that happens not next period, but the period following it. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to use next period a lot like this one, where I took a lot of damage. So in this case, I'm just going to take a healing kit, and then I'll maybe do painkillers next time. This is a it's a randomized encounter, so there's really no way to prepare for this well. Oh, looks like I just lost audio. Let me just quickly set something here. There we go. Did you know that Alexander loves hamsters? How sweet. He has an entire collection of legless, eyeless, toothless, hairless, brainless hamsters. Not all at the same time, I mean. Each one is customized with delicacy. Actually, I kinda introduced him to the hobby. I remember as a kid, a hamster was one of the best gifts no one ever gave me. It really brought out my passion for torturing at an early age. I'll never forget Hairy Mr. Dimitri. What a lovely set of screams he had. And you, when are you going to scream? This is going to be easy, Irving. I think we have the strength of at least 10,000 hamsters. What do you plan to do with the intel you stole from our database? So again, this one hurts a lot, but I will do a think. I really don't like the fact that Liam is so low. I can't really afford a provoke on him, but in this case I kind of need to get the lie up. Why does your organization need our intel? So I could try and do a lie. I think I will try a beg. I'm going to be really bold and do another beg. That won't work now, answer. Going for it again. Yeah, I should have thought. So here, I think Burden will die if he gets hit another time, but I really like this idea of having a lie into the next period, so I am gonna do a beg, but it could cost me the round. Okay, cool. This time I'm gonna get Jack to provoke. And we'll do another beg. I think Jack's dead. Now he's dead. Are you happy? Jack, shit. What's up with you? I'd think you'd cry more, scream, or at least threaten me. This is a new one. Oh, I see. You didn't like him. Or you're just a psychopath. Come on, it's not funny if you don't care. I don't know what you were expecting. He died on a mission. We're professionals. I won't waste his sacrifice with a crappy lament. So get your shit together and ask me the next question. I'm not in the mood right now. You think you're a smartass, but I will make you sorry. I will make you cry, soldier. You'll need more than a ridiculous set of jokes then. So the health kit was a good idea. I just got unlucky with the beg. Well, I mean, I overused the begs, but I definitely got I got kind of unlucky. You know, I miss Everdusk headquarters. Shh, don't even mention that name while we're in here. Remember, whatever happens, never confess our true identities. I know. Cut me some slack, man. Jack? He's gone. Fuck. Damn it, I'm so sorry, Abraham. Don't be sorry, he died for a cause. There's no better death than that. That's bullshit. There's no good death. And his blood is on me now. I should have listened to you and aborted the space lab hijack. Hey, when did you expect when you started a revolution? Great change always comes with blood. Enough, Abraham. I didn't come here for a pep talk. Let's focus on getting you out of here alive. What should I bring tomorrow? I think we're gonna go for painkillers. You may be thinking, how does somebody end up a torturer? And I don't like that question. It implies that being a torturer is bad. But you know, torture is an art. I descend from a proud legacy of professional torturers. Torture is not pain, violence. Sometimes is not all plain violence. Sometimes it isn't even violent at all. Animals don't practice torture. Torture was a craft invented by man. A craft honed to perfection by countless guys like me, you and me. Torture is an intimate matter between two people. There's always a profound bond between the torturer and their victim, because you know, I'll be the last friend you have in this life. So I recommend that you enjoy the ride. Why does your organization need our intel? There's a bit of a trick to this one. He's heating up the crowbar, but I can actually provoke him once. And he'll threaten me. So now I can make use of the lie. We wanted to fund our cause by selling classified information. Makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. Who's your boss? So here, again, because he will threaten me at least once, I kind of get a free think. Hey, are you deaf? Trust me, you don't want to do this. Tell me everything about your leaders. So, here, I'm going to do a beg, and hopefully that'll reset. Don't rush it, we have all the time in the world. Yeah, I'm really unlucky with these. As you can see, that does a lot of damage to Burden, so it does give me another think, though. I am in rough shape. So again, I'm going to take advantage of the free hit. Oh, I missed a couple of lines of dialogue. But hell, if you want to play the hero, it's my duty to beat the ever-living shit out of you. I hope you understand. You want to sit? We can switch places whenever you want. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, what an awful host that would make me. Rest yourselves, darlings. So the problem here is I took a lot of damage, and the painkillers are going to mean that I don't regenerate as much. I'm afraid of that wall. Is that some kind of metaphor? No, man, the fucking wall with the chains in front of me. It's hard spending all night looking at that shit and imagining myself hanging on it. I'm more afraid of the axe. Obviously, they put the ghost of Jack here to cover the dialogue that normally goes on. Is everything alright? Yes. How can you be so calm after Jack's death? I saw a lot of death during my Constellar Federation days. And I've seen too many friends consumed by the sorrow. On the battlefield, emotions are a quick route to death. I'll mourn Jack with a drink when we get back, but not now. I owe that much to him. You are one tough son of a bitch, Abraham. What should I bring you tomorrow? I think here I will go for information, especially if it's the pistol one. Again, there's no way of knowing what's coming on. The problem with the painkillers is I'm not going to recover as much from this time around. But I can at least take a bit of damage. Oh, it's the fire again. Welcome back to another day of the disturbingly pleasant Irving and Alexander show. What's up, Alexander? Don't look at me like that. We already talked about this Alexander and Irving show. Doesn't sound as good. Also, I'm the one who does all the talking, so I think it's fair. Let's get back to our guests. What do you think? I think that Alexander and his annoying friend would be a better title. Oh, you're going to pay for that comment. Who's your boss? So I get a free lie, but what I'm going to do here is I'll do a provoke. The thing here is that I don't benefit from thinking this time around because I'm going to get a free lie. So I'll do provoke. Come on, hit me, Blondie. Trust me, you don't want to do this. So here I'll do a lie just to clear it down. Our leader is Brian Kernsmith, also known as the Empire Destroyer. Makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. What are you looking at in our lab? Now I think the way I'm going to handle this is I know I have a few more turns of this, so I'm going to do a couple of thinks. I know I can take some damage because of the painkillers. Hey, are you deaf? I can even try a beg. Can think again. You should respect the privacy of others. What do you want from us? We'll just do another think because I can afford it. Alexander, did you put those beers in the fridge? I could really use one right now. Enjoy them. Thanks, man. If you, I'll bring you one if you survive for a month. So that was actually a fairly easy round of it. Although the thoughts are kind of wasted. I didn't actually get hit, so they seem to do this a lot. They even have a special room with a huge drainage trench in the floor. I'm afraid of moving one of my chair's legs and falling over. Hey, that sounds like an escape plan. Don't. Okay. Xenolifer will make the Holistic Empire pay. I don't blame them. We were the ones that hijacked their space lab. But you're a good man, Liam. Focus on your cause. You're right, but I should at least give them a present. What should I bring tomorrow? Okay, so we did fire. The hammer and tongs is coming up next, so I'm probably going to take a lot of damage. So the healing kit might be good, or information might be good, because at some point Russian roulette's coming up. I think I'll go for information. I'll let you know if I get some usage. They started an internal investigation looking for any data leaks on their servers. You know something I envy from free guys like you? Not having to wear the same clothes every day? And coffee. For the Emperor's sake, how I fucking miss coffee. Do you like games? I'm really into gambling games myself. Are you familiar with the old gunpowder weapons? Well, this is a 7-barreled Lucky revolver. It's been in my family for centuries. Old fellas from Earth had a game called Russian roulette. I don't know what Russian means. Must be the guy who invented it. Doesn't matter. What does matter is what happens when I slide one bullet inside the barrel, point this baby at your face, and ask you a question. If I like what you're saying, I won't pull the trigger. Either way, you'll be in the hands of Lady Luck. Are you ready? For 1 out of 7 chances of boom, tell me about what you found in our lab. So the 1 in 7 is the best chance that I have of it not being a bullet. The thing that sucks is that this is completely randomized. You could do this completely right and you'll die on the first round. So I'll start with a provoke just because 1 in 7 is one of the best chances I'm ever going to have. What's wrong? Are you done talking? Showtime. For 1 out of 6 chances of boom, what were you looking for at our lab? And again, provoke. Little bitch like you won't get much from us. Showtime. For 1 out of 5 chances of boom, what did you steal from our database? So here I'll lie. I wanted to steal all the intel we could from the Holistic Empire. Information is power. Makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. For 1 out of 5 chances of boom, how did you manage to enter our space lab? Let's think. Showtime. For 1 out of 4 chances of boom, is there some kind of secret entrance to our space lab I'm not aware of? 1 out of 4. Let's try a beg. Don't rush it, we have all the time in the world. Perhaps you're on from Lake. Okay, showtime. Jesus Christ. And end of the day. Congratulations, you survived another day. You won't give us a prize? Of course, what do you want? The torture wall or the axe? Forget it. I really lucked out on that one. Are you alright, Burden? Don't worry about me, save your strength. How do you always stay so cool? It's like you were born to survive. Are you trying to mend my wounds or with sweet talk, Jack? I'm not the only one who's got this far. Consider yourself a true survivor too, Corporal. Ah, now that's a good pep talk. Shut up and rest. So I don't know if this... There's usually supposed to be a cycle to this, so is it hammer and tongs... Oh wait, no, it's fist, hammers, teeth, fire, revolver? Skip to the part where you ask what I want. Should bring you tomorrow. Okay, so let's imagine that revolver is last. I'm gonna say painkillers. I hope you don't think that violence is my only resource. I'm not ashamed of hurting my guests, as I've acquired a great set of skills. There was this cyborg guide we had to interrogate once. He was a human once, but with so many implants that he was more machine than man at that point. The son of a bitch had the ability to disconnect his pain receivers at will. And yeah, he could die just the same as everyone else, but it's difficult to make someone fear death if they can't feel shit. Want to know how I made him talk? We became friends. Yep, as simple as that. Since pain wasn't going to do the job, I went with love. Ah, such good times. We ended up talking about this and that, and bit by bit I got some useful information out of him. Not enough to satisfy my boss, but enough to capture the poor bastard's sisters and tear her ribs out in front of the man. Man, that was a masterpiece. Actual cyborg tears. The good old days. But let's focus on the task at hand. How did you sneak into the lab? So it looks like it's just going to be fists at this point. If you don't stop, you'll have to interrogate a corpse prep. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to beg my way through this. This is crazy. Almost every single time I've begged, it's been a, you're not familiar with the concept of torture. Is there some kind of secret entrance to our space lab that I'm not aware of? How did you sneak into the lab? This is good, actually. Yeah, in this case, I'll just beg again. I mean, I can provoke. That's going to guarantee damage. At least this one has the possibility that I won't. So don't rush. We have all the time in the world. Perhaps you're not familiar with the concept of torture. Seriously, it's a space lab. How do you get in without getting noticed? Can you resist long? Perhaps you're not familiar with the concept of torture. Can you travel through space and solid metal walls? The big thing is I don't want to waste a lie on just like punches, and confessing at this point is not really worthwhile either. So my options really are think, which is not going to change a 100% lie, provoke, which is going to guarantee damage, or beg, which has the possibility of wasting a tempo. So it's basically a day of begging. Bring me some red leg claps. No, wait. We had one of them for dinner yesterday. Shit. Sorry, Buzzkiller. See you tomorrow. I think he was just trying to say bring him some food, but... Don't you ever miss having a family? I'm not that kind of man. Fighting the Constellar Federation, ECUK, Xenolifer. That's more than a decade of fighting. Don't you think we've done enough for this universe? You're right. You should retire to a nice place once we get out of this mess. Yeah, but what about you? I just don't see myself on a couch. So I'm not in perfect health, but the painkillers are I'm in a pretty good spot for painkillers. Are you okay? It's harder now that I'm alone, but I'll survive. Should I bring for you tomorrow? So hammers this time. It's gonna be pliers next. I think I'm gonna go for painkillers again, to be honest. So I gotta be kind of careful that I don't go too crazy with my health. Oh, it's the flame. Okay, I think I can still make this work. I'm not gonna sing that. Man, you miss some karaoke. Do you like karaoke? Doobie, rip your eyes, doobie nice. Doobie doobie doo, you will die here, yeah. Your turn. Doobie doobie, go fuck yourself, doobie doo, you crazy son of a bitch. Guy, I gotta tell you, you have a poor sense of rhythm. How did you sneak into the lab? So I'm going to provoke at the start. My grandchildren are going to love this story. Trust me, you don't want to do this. So here I can use my lie. Our hacker guy obliterated the system controlling your emergency exits in a matter of minutes. You should work on that. Makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. Who do you work for? In this case, I'm going to use my think. Hey, are you deaf? Trust me, you don't want to do this. So I have a bit of a decision to make here. I can try another think and I'm guaranteed to take some damage, or I could do a beg and it's possible he resets. I've been really unlucky with the torture lines, but I mean, I do have some health to go over, so I am going to use the beg and just hope. Yeah. How many people dare challenge the holistic empire? So where are you idiots from? Think. Hey, are you deaf? Trust me, you don't want to do this. And I am going to do a beg again. I think I can resist much longer. That won't work now. Well, I'm still going to beg. Still going to beg. I forgot to get ice cream out of the fridge. Goodbye, idiots. Come on, Alexander. Choke on it, asshole. So I think it might actually be Russian roulette next time. If it is, that painkiller is going to be useless to me. Sometimes I wonder what we're doing with our lives. Yeah, these chairs make you wonder about a lot of things. I mean, we've been with Xenolite for 3 years now. And of course, we didn't join them to defend their cause, but I ended up liking it. Xenolife are good people with good intentions. That's not the only thing that matters. What do you mean? It's all about their methods. You may want to save the world, but with great ideas, ideals come with a big question. How much blood has to be spilled in order to succeed? Look on Jack, I promise. Don't let revenge fill your thoughts. I need you focused on getting us out of here. It's the best way of honoring Jack's sacrifice. Okay, Abraham, what should I bring tomorrow? I don't even know, because if it's... if it's Russian roulette, I'm not going to need any of this stuff. I think I'll go for information just in case it's Russian roulette next time around. But I'm probably making a mistake doing that. Did you have a good night? You know, those wooden chairs are shit, sorry. Not so long ago we had a pair of comfy armchairs, but our boss told us we were spending too much time at the dry cleaner. Now we just shoot them with some water and poof, done. Alexander gave these babies a varnish recently. So try not to shit yourself too much. We won't be feeding you in any case, so I guess that won't be a problem. Anyway, come on, at least tell me the name of your pseudo-terrorist cell. This one I can afford to do a think on, actually. Who do you work for? This I can afford to lie. We're just people oppressed by the Holistic Empire. We are the resistance will overthrow your empire. That makes sense, doesn't it? I don't know. Next question. Who are you? I don't benefit from thinking too much. I'll still do the think. So he says he needs to take a shit. Alexander, I told you we shouldn't have attended that jalapeno party. See you tomorrow, amigos. You know what they say. Eat fire, shit tears. So, that was a wasted think. I could have just done a beg or something like that, because I get 100% now. What if we just die? I'm tired of fighting. I'm sorry, Jack, but I need you alive. I'll kill you when we escape if you want. But I don't have a chance if... But I don't have a chance if I have to resist with this madman's wrath alone. Just, okay, but this is the last favor I do for you. starting to feel like to loose my mind, Liam. This could definitely have done with an editor. Come on, Abraham. You're already halfway. You can do it. I can still hear Jack's voice. Everything will be better once we get you out of here. What should I bring you tomorrow? I'm really not sure. I'll go for painkillers. Oh! I wasn't paying attention to the number of days. We found Sergeant Burden. Positive ID on Corporal Jack Maslow. There's a third unidentified subject. What should we do? Leave him. Your top priority is to get the sergeant out of there. Understood. Moving back to ECUK headquarters. Sergeant Burden? So my attitude's been cowardly. Last time I did this, I actually got suicidal. Burden received 43 and Jack 26 points. So yeah, Burden gets the majority of damage for most people. Favorite demand was painkillers. Most people for medicine. About 50-50 for Jack dying. I've not actually ever had Jack alive, and so I don't get to see whether or not... I don't get to see the final torture where Jack is threatened with having his arm chopped off, and I didn't confess. And I didn't confess last time I did it as well, which is probably why Jack keeps dying. Everdusk. Welcome back, Sergeant Burden. As you can see, Jack is back here, so this is... Definitely they have an idea about how the story goes, and whether or not you actually accomplish it is another matter. Allow me to say on ECUK's behalf, we gladly came back in one piece, but it's time to get back to work. Your failure in infiltrating Xenolifers' ranks and sabotaging their goals has changed the rules of the game. You've left us vulnerable. Xenolifer can now potentially commit a biological attack using the Medusa virus at any time. But sir, don't even start. Listening to your excuses won't put us in the situation to begin with. We have to be ready to fight any biological threat. That is your main and only objective now, Sergeant. Is that clear? Yes, sir. On your next mission, you'll have to spend the next several months on the surface of Ciencios. If you read the mission briefing, you'll know that... Ciencios. Or Ciencos? I don't know. Is the homeworld of the Medusa virus. You'll be leading an Everdusk science team whilst occupying the planet. Your mission won't be complete until you find a cure for the Medusa virus. It sounds more like a punishment to me. Do you have a problem with your assignment, Corporal Maslow? 2 soldiers to look after 3 scientists and a robot? Please. That's enough, Jack. Sorry, sir. Proceed. See that you have already met your team. Let me introduce them to you. Sarah Grainer, specialist in psychiatrics and brain genetics. After all we've heard, it's a pleasure to meet legend at last, Sergeant. Dr. Paul Zenitz, expert in bacteriology, bionics, and former chief of the counterviral department of the Constellar Federation. Nice to meet you, gentlemen. Our job at Ciencios is as important as fighting terrorists. Don't underestimate the mission by taking it as a punishment. They won't, Doctor. Donald Gaynor, specialist in robotics and electromechanics. I'll be in charge of the maintenance of our ship and equipment. Also, I told Commander earlier I'm bringing with us this experimental model robot I've named Brandon. Experimental in what way? Well, it's a discarded project of the Constellar Federation, essentially. Brandon is an empathetic droid. He was designed to analyze human emotions and status to try and please its owner and guests. The project was deemed a failure, though, since after a couple of years the empathetic module became overwritten with its owner's personality, and the droid suffered an existential crisis with, well, undesired consequences. How useful. This model has been customized by me personally, and by formatting his brain once a year, I promise you that Brandon is totally safe. Also, it's not for pleasure. When requested, he'll give us various readings of our performance, moods, and morale throughout the mission, and can help us notably improve our productivity. Quite freaky, in my opinion. I'm sad to hear that, but I'll do my best, sir. Come on, Sarge, don't be mean to him. You may end up liking him. Gentlemen, you'll have to talk about the personal details on the ship to Ciencios. Dismissed. Wait a second. What about the dog? What about the dog? Fucking doctor, it's not wise to have a dog inside the lab. My ass. This damn dog has served Everdesk better than most of the soldiers on the ship. Knock it off, Jack. Dr. Zenith only wants what's best for the mission. He'll end up liking Marvin. Everybody does. Good boy. Can I ask you something, Verdon? I'm always afraid of what follows when you ask that, but shoot. Did you really expect to dismantle Xenolifer peacefully? Man, I don't know. Liam is a good guy, though. Maybe I don't agree with his methods, but I respect his cause. In any case, it was worth trying, ECUK orders or not. It would have been a waste of a bullet to shoot such a brave man. I thought if we joined ECUK, we wouldn't have to solve all of our problems by killing people. I thought you joined Everdesk because of the Consular Federation put a price on your head. Well, and also that. Good boy. Well, I like Xenolifer too, but ultimately they're terrorists in the end. In the eyes of the Constellar Federation, yes. For me, the Federation seems a greater threat than Xenolifer. At least Xenolifer fight for freedom and equality. It's history that'll put a label on Liam for, it's history that'll on Liam. For me, he's a hero. You really like that blonde punk, don't you? Well, the Fed forced us to kill people, and when I wanted to stop, they hunted me. Liam risked his ass to get us out of that torture facility. That settled whatever reservations I had toward him personally. Good boy. Launch again. What do you think of the team we have here, besides the doctor not liking Marvin? They seem nice enough, very professional and focused on the mission. Sarah's a cutie. It's a pity she's married to that engineer. So yes, I like them. Being stuck on this rock is going to be hell though, or boring as hell though. After 3 years in Xenolifer and surviving that madman's torture, I thought you'd enjoy a vacation. Vacation needs sun, beer, and hotties. Cencios is a giant ice-ridden prison with a deadly airborne virus spreading across its surface. Good boy. Launch again. Man, I missed Marvin during all those years undercover. He missed you too, Sarge. I think that's all the exposition. I'll just try launching it one more time. Woof. Yeah. Back to work. And then she said, I thought it was a mercurial snake. Man, you are sick. Welcome back, gentlemen. How's the research going, Doc? Excellent. Sarah and I detected what causes the paralysis within the Medusa virus. It attacks the muscles with a parasitarian live net, but it also freezes the user, inducing a chemical coma. It then keeps the viral functions running to create a perfect environment for spores to start growing in the victim's body. Sarah and I reduced the amount of possible compounds to 5, so we're pretty close to finding a cure. We'll probably be able to leave Ciencios in a couple of months. A couple of months? Oh man. Cheer up, Jack. The estimated completion of this project was set at 1.5 years. What, so I have to start reading the mission briefings? I would have deserted if I knew that. Hello, everybody. Abraham. Man, how are you? Or should I call you Sergeant Burden? Liam. Don't worry, man. You had a job to do. No hard feelings. I'm glad you made it out of the Holistic Empire prison, after all. You and your team will come in handy right now for Xenolifer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I heard you said you're researching a cure for the Medusa virus? Cut the crap, Liam. What do you want? How rude, Jack. After all we've been through, I hoped you'd be glad to see me. To answer your question, though, I want you to give us the cure for the Medusa virus, and I want it now. Excuse us, Mr. Liam. We are far from discovering one at this point. There's still a lot of work to do. Oh, that's too bad, especially since I'm in a little bit of a rush right now. Fine. I'll tell you what. Discover a cure by tomorrow, and you won't die. What? That's impossible. Don't underestimate yourself, lady. The threat of death can be a wonderful motivator. What's that they say? Necessity is the mother of invention, no? Shaman can provide that motivation. Shaman? Indeed. C4 has been motivating humanity for centuries. Jack, calm down. Liam, listen to me. You're a reasonable man. I'm sure we can find a peaceful resolution here. Oh, no. You won't talk your way out of this one, Sergeant. I know you, Burden. You can survive this, just like everything else. After all, You're a legend, aren't you? Time to prove it. Liam! Fuck. Fucking Xenolave. Fuck! Oh my gods, we're going to die, aren't we? This can't be happening. Everybody calm down. Liam is not an assassin. He wouldn't kill us for mere revenge. Tell me you are not defending that son of a bitch. Don't lose your cool. Jack, if he wanted us dead, we'd be dead. We better start working fast and smart. Doctor, how much time do we have? Based on our research so far, we'll be dead in about 27.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Brandon, how much debris do we have blocking the exit? 3,712 kilograms exactly, sir. Okay, that's a lot of work, but if we cooperate, we can dig all that shit out in time. You forget the fact that we are all infected. Even if we get out, we'll be dead. Understood. Your mission is then to find a cure in less than 48 hours. That's impossible, Doctor. Well, there are some lines that can be crossed in order to speed up the investigation. Cross them. What do you mean, Doctor? Human experimentation. Are you insane? We're just going to blindly shoot random compounds into ourselves? Well, we can choose between certain death or a possible death. I don't know about you, but I'll take my chances. Sounds like a plan. Okay, listen everybody, start digging and following the doctor's instructions. And we have to avoid overworking ourselves in this situation. Just being well rested is just as important as working. I think Sarah and I can produce some synthetic accelerators through the use of the chemical computer. Adrenaline will speed up work and sedatives can help you rest better. There are some drawbacks, Doctor. Adrenaline will make you feel pretty tired after a while due to overworking, and sedatives will leave a person knocked out for a good bit of time, but it's a good way to recover faster. Right. In any case, we should be mainly working on developing an antidote. What are the steps we should follow, Doctor? Step 1, produce an antidote. Step 2, inject it into someone. Step 3, pray. Finally, step 4, if the subject endures the shot, we'll analyze their blood and see what went right and what went wrong. Then repeat. I'm a little lost. Don't worry, focus on leading the team. If you want to know more about any aspect of the research, just ask me. Okay. Since time is crucial, we should work in spans of 30 minutes. Use the clock on the top right corner of the computer to begin work sessions. After every 30 minutes of work, we can reassess the situation. Okay, Everdesk team, let's... Wait a second. What? The power supply seems to be damaged. We can't let the battery drop below 0 or we're screwed. And how the hell do we avoid that? Sir, if I volunteer myself to connect the broken power supply. Donald, is it safe? Well, Brandon is tough as hell. It might actually work. And I can do maintenance on him so he doesn't get toasted. Or you can sacrifice me and leave me as a permanent connector so the power won't be a problem anymore. No way. I need you digging as much as everyone else. Yes, sir. Okay, Everdesk team. Oh! Sigh. Yes, Doctor? Sorry, just wanted to remind you that what we found in research prior. If any of us experience paralysis, we can fight it with a temporary jolt of electricity. That's why the defibrillator unit is here. I can do the preparations. We can have up to 3 charges on standby for use. And in the meantime, you get to skip digging, don't you? Those are the benefits of having a wider set of skills other than just shooting things. Hey, that's enough. Okay, everyone knows what we have to do. Everdesk team. Burden! What? Just kidding, go ahead. I give up. Everybody do your best. Our lives are riding on this. Everdesk team, let's do this. So, I think the way to go with Donald is to get him to charge the defibrillator. Basically, I want all the charges that I can get. We'll get Brandon to dig. I think we should do adrenaline and a sedative. What, Jack? When everybody has a task, use the clock in the top right corner of the computer to start a work session. I'm wondering, I really hope this isn't the Medusa virus here. Like, I mean, I'd be terrified of a virus that looked like that, but it doesn't seem to be the kind of thing that could really infect a human. At this point, I think I'm just going to keep the work going. So I'm gonna get him to make a compound. Let's do a risky. Alpha, beta, delta? Yeah, so everybody's pretty much in a good spot. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna give Jack the adrenaline. And I'm actually going to get her to do another adrenaline. And basically I'll just do rounds of producing adrenaline and sedatives. Gotta get the battery up. I just want to know how many charges I have on the defibrillator.